fuck Stabby in class.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, fuck our time. But anyway, hello and welcome to Untitled Podcast number 29. Scary, shitty stories to tell in the dark. That's because I have a story about shit. True.
This is so entertaining already.
Yeah. We're going to start off with a presentation from Mr. Stabby, the only other guy here, actually.
Oh, we are? Okay. Let me get that.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm eating, by the way. This is really high quality.
Am I screen sharing and big and all that shit?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Whoops. Class and Stabby forgot something. Class and Stabby may have forgotten that presentations were a thing. As such, we may or may not be throwing together complete nonsense. Please take out all anger on these kittens. Look at them. They're fucking asking for it, little cunts. Being all fucking cute and edible.
Yeah, fucking pussies. I could take them.
As you can see below, baby Class and Stabby are really, really sorry. Unless they are babies, you cannot be angry and yelly. See? This is baby Class, very skeletal and black, and this is baby Stabby, whining and yelling and screaming. So, that's about as accurate as you get. Let's see. That's how I picture myself when I go off on those fucking whiny rants. Just pretend we made something funny, like a presentation about babies as rocket fuel. See, like rockets. Just picture that stuff full of babies. Warm and fuzzy feelings is what you get from that. Or maybe we made a presentation about fairy porn utilizing only trannies like below. See, look at these beautiful transsexuals or trannies or whatever they are.
Are those trannies?
I have no idea. Okay. I found a picture of like two fairies and decided to just go with it.
I think that might actually be a Disney World, so I don't know Disney World's policy on trannies.
Oh.
I thought they were just all stuck in It's a Small World, but...
Oh, as long as they're not like Jews, I'm pretty sure Disney's fine.
Oh, okay.
I totally didn't just do some random image searches and make shit up last minute. Nope. Not random image searches. That is class's modus operandi, and I blame him. So I'm totally shifting all the blame, as you can see. So if you want to be angry at someone, I suggest Class. Put him over there, just acting all casual. Besides, look at those clothing choices. He wants your rage. He's practically begging for it.
See, this is not fair. I thought we were teaming up together to shift the blame onto small babies and kittens.
Oh, my bad. Contact us and shit. Someone at some shit that's funny, I fucking swear it. That's the end of my presentation.
All right. That was pretty weak, I gotta admit.
This is pretty shitty.
Yeah, the full story behind these is Stabby Skyped at about 9:25 and we both realized that neither of us made a presentation this week, which is an absolute staple of this podcast.
Oh yeah, it's how we kill 10 to 20 minutes. Really, It's not that we're worried about whether or not they're quality and you're entertained. It's just a time killer. So we don't only have to like vamp for like 40 minutes.
Yep, and so we can kind of say that we have original content, somewhat. Besides all the jokes that are in the presentations. Anyway, so we each had about half an hour, even though Stabby only took about 10 minutes to make a presentation. So tell us who you like better in the whatever section down below.
Comments, tweet us at Untitled Studios Zeros.
Or don't. I don't really like tweets. Just don't stop sending them, actually. Now we get a lot of spam from cam girl bots.
Really? On Twitter?
Yeah, tons of it. Like I'll go to the notifications and it's like, oh, you've had 5 of your tweets favorited by this girl in this bikini or in underwear.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude.
I mean, whatever. I just don't know how we have 5 of them.
It would be really funny if we had a big audience of cam girls. That'd be pretty fucking sweet.
All right, fine. Fair enough. All right, so this is my presentation for the week. Holy Water.
I like the asterisk.
By Reverend Glasshole. So what has this society come to? Everywhere I look, this foul society has devolved into evil and decadence. I see faggotry to my left, nigcraft to my right, and misled people everywhere. It's times like these that we all need to strive to be closer to God, to live by the strict code that He has placed before us. We need to forget all of the corruption of the modern world.
Oh yeah.
By your salvation here, holy water does just this. It helps us forget the evils of this modern world and ascend into a spiritual plane where we are more connected with God. How does it work?
That sounded like.
So holy water is crafted with only the finest natural spring water and spirits. The real reason it works is the patented three prayer system, in which three most holy members of some branch of Christianity that I can't remember pray over it and invite the good spirits into the mix. So you'll love the feeling of the Holy Spirits when they take you away from this material world.
All right.
Disclaimer: this drink will not work if you do not truly believe. If this in any way falls short of expectation, it is because you, the drinker, doubt God's powers and have no faith in our Holy Spirits.
I'll buy that for $1.
Have a blessed day. You can contact us at Reverend Class, the Holy Hole, at holyspirits@god.com. Mike the Atheist, who's the scientist behind the formula, just water and liquor, at godisnotreal@fuckyou.com. And then Pastor Engelhart at guardianangle@church.org. Thank you.
I like how I'm not on there. See, we are throwing each other under the bus.
Oh, no, I just couldn't think of anything. I got to the end and I didn't want to leave, because I always copy and paste these over, so if I would have left yours on there, it would have been like communist themed.
Ah, okay, fair enough. So I'm curious. Have you heard any of that stuff about like Bruce Jenner? Like that seems to be like a big thing in the news. Like Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh yeah, like you have to call her by one name, or you're a hateful bigot.
Do you give a shit about any of it?
No, I didn't know who it was before.
Moving on.
Oh no! If you have a story, just put it up.
No, I don't have a story. I just was like, it's so ridiculous if that's such a big thing in the news. It's like, who gives a fuck?
I liked it how Drake Bell was like, nah, he cracked a joke about still calling him Bruce, and everybody jumped. Like, I mean, just the whole SJW.
Guess where that joke came from?
Where?
Bruce's mom made a big statement about how she's still just going to call him Bruce and stuff like that. Not like in a hateful way, but in like, we've known him for so long that way. It's really hard for us to adjust kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Drake was literally just like quoting and kind of like ironically quoting Bruce's mom and the social justice warriors with no fucking clue what they're talking about.
Yeah. As
usual.
Yeah, Sargon retweeted something that was like, it was just a whole collage of all these people, and the caption was,
God, that was ridiculous.
Look at the army of tolerance and something else. Jump on Drake Bell.
Do they not understand how to fucking get people to be tolerant? You don't gain tolerance from other people by pointing a fucking gun at their head. Like you got to just educate them and bring them around. You can't. It's more flies with honey than vinegar kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's one of the main anti-Gamergate people apologized recently, and he said exactly that. I think it was Arthur Chu. He was like, the best way to argue is like, I can't remember quite the way he phrased it, but he said, the best way to win the argument isn't necessarily is the most productive thing to do.
Oh, that's not Arthur Chu. That's some game website.
Oh, no.
Because Arthur Chu's the one that might end up in jail for the bomb threats.
Yeah, Arthur Chu's the one from Jeopardy. The one I'm thinking of is the other Asian guy.
Arthur Chu is the one who talked about actively thought stopping so that you didn't, accidentally change your mind on anything.
I'm thinking about Ian Miles Chong.
Yeah, because Arthur Chu's fucking way too psycho. Like, that dude is clearly, but there's something wrong with that guy. If you ever watch him in any kind of interview, he's fucking something wrong.
I like him on Jeopardy, though.
Oh, I'm sure he was great on Jeopardy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of tolerance, I know how we always talk about how important it is to be tolerant of Islam and stuff.
Always. I've got to be tolerant of those Muslims.
Yeah. But Ananta Bejoy Das, yet another Bangladeshi blogger, hacked to death with machetes, if I'm not mistaken. So attacks on bloggers critical of Islam have taken on a disturbing regularity in Bangladesh, which is in India, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's right next to India.
So a 32-year-old was killed as he left his home on his way to work at the bank. 4 masked men attacked him, hacking to death with cleavers and machetes, because that's fucking tolerance. That's the tolerance of Islam. It's such a beautiful religion.
He needs to be taught tolerance with machetes.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like all religions at one point were like that. Like at one point, Christianity and like Judaism and all those other fucking crazy ass religions were that fucking brutal and ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, you know, there are some people who are Muslims who are probably cool. You know, I'm sure a lot of them in first world countries are not psycho crazed killers. But let's all like at least be willing to admit that the ones in third world countries are fucking whacked.
Even a lot of them in the first world countries, I'd say. But if
you're funding the people in the third world countries, you're one of the psychos. You're paying for fucking men and women to be like fucking killed.
In Britain, like specifically, there's just this big group of radical Muslims who their philosophy is they don't vote because they don't follow the laws of man anyway. Like if they want to do something that's outside of the rule of law, they're just going to do it, you know, and it's not outside of Allah's law. Like, just forget about it. They're going to do it.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, I mean, a journalist, cool. Allah says
didn't they kill somebody for making a fucking picture of the prophet or something?
A couple people.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. That's not an okay thing for anybody to do. That's just that's Dark Ages bullshit.
Yeah.
That's, man, this guy stole, so let's cut his fucking hand off. Oh, wait, they still fucking do that.
Oh, yep.
The people that go over there to entertain the troops and stuff are informed very clearly, like, if you get caught with weed, they'll fucking kill you and we won't fucking stop. They'll cut your head off.
Mm.
You know, or like, if you steal something, they'll cut your hand off and we're not going to stop them because they're our allies. Which, first of all, that's fucking crazy. Like, I don't give a fuck what their rules are over there. If you're embedded with our military, they don't fucking touch you. As far as I'm concerned, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think generally that's true.
You know, if they want people punished, then they should allow our military to punish them by our own laws.
Yeah.
You know, unless it's like a murder or a rape. Those would be the two exceptions.
Out of here, Mike. We're having Stabby in class alone time. We'll
Stabby what?
Stabby in class are being alone together.
Oh.
Hey!
I can leave.
Congratulations to 40 Mike for joining us.
But, you might actually have this story, but that reminds me of that lady who got on an American Airlines flight, and she ordered a diet.
Oh, the open soda.
Yeah, she was handed, instead of a nice closed Coke can, she was handed an open soda
Aren't they
can.
required to only hand out open to drink containers?
Oh yeah, no. Here's the best part. So she was handed an open can of Coke and started complaining, and you know, basically she was told, we can't give you a closed Coke can. It's against safety regulations. So she went on this big internet crusade to boycott American Airlines because of their racist policies that apply to everyone.
Yeah, well, and you know what? The less Muslims on the airline, the more popular that flight plane is going to be.
Yeah, and the best part about it is, how many times have you been handed a full can of soda on a flight? No, it's always in those shitty little half cups because you fly coach. This bitch was flying first class, and she has the nerve to complain about other people's privilege. Oh God damn it! Are we on the sound? No. I don't want to take that away as the
degraded to the sound.
As the admin.
I don't think you could actually take that away, but yeah, I'll stop doing that for a while. I do have another article about the Muslim stuff that I think you guys might get a kick out of.
Oh, I should get to my shitty story though.
Wait, let me just do the one last thing, so we'll just tie it up real quick. Here's a the Supreme Court ruled in favor of a chick that wanted to work at Abercrombie and Fitch, so she could wear the little rag thing over her head.
Yay.
Because it's not part of the, like, Abercrombie and Fitch has appearance policies, like you have to be like
Can you buy
dressed
those?
stylishly.
Can you buy those at Abercrombie?
No, although to be fair, they'd probably make a bunch of no, because there's an extreme minority of people that want to wear that shit. So they wouldn't make any money by adding it to
To be fair, I only know only an extreme minority of people would ever be seen in Abercrombie and Fitch clothes.
Yeah, well, that's the way they like it, though. Those are the rich people. I just thought that was ridiculous. I'm like, the store should be allowed to have fucking policies over what you wear at work. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about your religion as far as that goes. Like, they shouldn't be able to make you, like, not go pray when you're supposed to pray or whatever.
I don't give a shit if someone wants to wear something on their head while they serve me my food.
I don't either. I don't either. Like, that's nonsense. But it's part of their basic policy. And it was there before she wanted that job.
Is to not wear hats, and you go around wearing a hat, then yeah, you can't do that job.
Yeah, she just worked at some other clothing store. Go work at, like, Banana Republic, you know? Who fucking cares?
Well, yeah, who cares? Why can't
go to the Supreme Court so you can file a lawsuit? Basically, she just wanted to get the right to file a lawsuit and get a lot of money. Well, yeah, that's what that boils down to. The Supreme Court ruling for that basically made it so now she can go after them for money, and that's all she wanted.
She probably flew first class all the way to Washington, D.C., the fucking bitch.
Yo, yeah, no doubt. I'm sure she's like a rich kid. Like, you don't get that from some fucking ghetto kid.
She got a full can of Coke and she still wasn't happy.
A ghetto kid goes to, like, fucking Burger King and says, look, Hairnet already done. Let's go.
See, the thing is, though, we've got this thing where it's like you're allowed to exercise your religion.
Yeah, to an extent, man. I think
as long as it's not inhibiting society in some way, I really don't think we should be like, oh, she shouldn't be allowed to wear the hair.
Oh, you know what? What if their religion prohibits her from practicing her religion?
What?
At the job, yeah.
I guess I'll just, in that case, I'll defer to the Supreme Court.
But then you got to go with what the Supreme Court decides is and isn't a religion, which I have a huge problem with.
Oh, what I said was basically nonsense anyway. Don't worry about it.
No, but I'm just saying, I think that any court telling me that my religion is or isn't official is absolutely ridiculous.
And look who just crawled in from under the whatever you crawl in from under.
Freak. How could you show up late to the podcast? What kind of asshole does that?
Yeah, you bastards. Yeah, no, I think my objection really isn't as much about, like, her wearing the hat as much as just there's so many people who just want to be able to do whatever they want at their jobs that doesn't involve actually working.
Well, yeah, if your religion is I don't have to work, and then you go complaining about how they're making me work and that's against my religion, yeah, I can see that's a problem.
Yeah, there's just so many people trying to find...
But a hat?
I'm a huge pro-union guy, but I think you go to work to fucking work.
Yeah.
You know, and you should be doing what your boss tells you to do unless it's illegal or somehow demeaning.
Yeah, if you don't like this company, you can get out.
Get out. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Well, you know, I don't think companies should be able to tell you what you do on your own time, but I think when you are at work, you should fucking do the job you're told to do. That's how they make money, and that's why you get paid.
Yeah?
You just want to see under that carpet, don't you?
I mean, unless it's ridiculous, like, you're not allowed to wear this hat.
Well, you know, I don't think a company should be able to tell you what you are and aren't allowed to eat at work, you know, like on your lunch break or whatever.
Yeah.
Be like,
honestly, they should have
only fuckers. You're all
they should have just been like, you know what, you can just wear the hat. We'll skip out on this lawsuit.
Well, they have to make a rule that's like, you're allowed to wear certain types of head accessories, and if they're only making this one rule for this one particular instance, then I don't like it.
Oh, see, in that instance, they're not, because their rule is
in the army, you can wear religious headwear. It's
if the rule is no hats, and they're not, like, making that rule specifically to discriminate against people, then I don't really see a problem.
No, the rule is, like, no hats unless God, pretty much.
Or vagina. Vagina is usually another good exception.
Vagina trumps God.
Yeah, generally.
Wait, what trumps
vagina? I beat your God with vagina.
Dick.
Well, like,
I forgot. I haven't played this in a while.
Like Joe Rogan said, you know, there are a bunch of people willing to kill themselves for, like, extra-dimensional pussy. That whole 71 virgins thing.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm going to go to another dimension and get some pussy. That's why I'm blowing myself up. It's cool.
I want
Sounds
my
like a
70
Totally real.
crystal raisins, or whatever the translation is.
Well, apparently 71 virgins or 72 virgins or whatever
72.
isn't really like an exact number. It's just their way of saying a buttload.
It's
There's
like
a fuck
40
ton of
days,
virgins for
40
you.
nights.
Yeah.
It's like,
An Arabic fuck ton of virgins.
Yeah. In another dimension.
who wants 72 virgins?
I don't know.
That's
That would-
Arlene Casey?
women bitching at you
Oh,
that you're not able to please in bed.
that would be
It's just horrible.
that'd be 72 opportunities of having really awkward sex.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's only awkward if you don't make sure everything is really hot and cooking by the time you're ready to
Do
go
they
in
stay virgins,
True.
or do they like despawn when they lose their virginity? Like, they just don't count anymore.
Despawn. Like, she's like, poof,
Bye.
like a puff of smoke, and you're like, but I wasn't.
Yeah, just like I was just breaking you in.
71 more chances. Don't waste them.
It's really hell. It's not like
For
having you just
eternity.
keep starting sex, but you never finish it.
Oh, wow.
That'd
Like,
be
sorry, not allowed
Like
to
real
come.
life.
that's anticlimactic. But
Ooh.
that
Where's the sound effects?
would have been.
It's too far away, and I'm laying back on my chair.
So I
Oh.
think we might have said this last week, or maybe, I don't know, one of you brought this to my attention, but there was this big controversy in ISIS over the suicide waiting list.
Yeah.
So, like, there was, like, a lot of nepotism going on, so people would put their nephews or, you know, their close relatives up there at the top of the list so that they would get blown up first. And you know, that's obviously a more honorable way to die. So
That's gonna be like the funniest form of nepotism in the world. Like that's the best form. Like nepotism in general is just scummy as shit, but when you're like using nepotism to boost your kid on the suicide list, that's fucking awesome. Oh, that's
Yay.
wonderful.
I mean, to be fair, I'd be putting myself down further on the list.
Yeah, I'd be using nepotism to get to the bottom of the
Like,
list.
I'm
No,
way
no,
more
it's
useful to
first,
you guys
right?
if I'm alive. Like,
You know, apparently a lot of the suicide bombers are actually like retarded and stuff.
Really?
really?
Yeah, they like tend to go for kids that are like mentally fucking challenged and shit. A lot.
Oh.
They're easier to control.
Yeah, not ISIS specifically, just in general, like the suicide bombers, the people that go out and recruit them look for people that are like mentally ill,
And stabby.
mentally retarded. Oh, I'm never going to be a suicide bomber. You got to be kidding me.
No, when you recruit people, you look
Oh, yeah, when I
mentally
recruit people,
retarded.
because, you know, I be doing that all the time.
easier to rape them. All
If
sorts
I
of
were...
benefits.
easier to rape them. Thank you. I'm glad that's the rep I've built
That's
for
the
myself.
goal.
I don't regret that anymore. Nope.
That's the victory condition.
Rape. It's
Raping the
Christ.
retarded.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus, no, dude. I used to work, I worked for mentally retarded people, and let me tell you, that's not sexy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people to wet the bed. Not interested. It's just not somewhere I want to go, ever.
Going to bed is sexy, though.
You know, I'm fine with them sleeping with other people, but I just don't want to be involved in that process in any way. Too gross.
not even like tucking them in. That seems a bit cruel. What if they need that to go to sleep?
Yeah, nope.
So we got to retard
Actually,
rape.
the ones I
That's the kind
worked
of
with,
man Gabby is, ladies and gentlemen. Won't even
the
tuck
ones
the
I worked
target
with
kid
were
in.
medicated to the point where they didn't need any help going to bed. They just fucking passed out after they took their med. So
Won't
Well,
even
they,
tuck in retarded kids. What's wrong with you?
they're not kids. They were like 40 and 50 years old, dude.
They're like kids.
They were like kids. That's true. They're very much like 7 and 8 year olds. No, I worked one Thanksgiving and did like the whole Thanksgiving dinner thing, and that was pretty fucking awesome. They're hella cool. Like the people are awesome to hang out with, but I wouldn't want to be like getting anywhere near like.
so did you
much like
become
fucking
their
kid.
king? Because that's what I would do immediately. I would establish myself as king and lord over all of them.
The head retard, if you will.
Yeah. Who is also
No.
in charge of them. Yeah.
I figure, you know, anybody that can be that happy over like a piece of pumpkin pie is pretty fucking cool in my book.
Shout out to 2 years ago.
What?
What?
Oh, that from
nothing.
fucking Noges videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a joke all of our audience will get. Good job, guys. Way to make a reference.
I don't know. I think 100% of
True
our
inside
audience. Damn it, I thought you said you were going to save those for later. But
Had that
Well,
shit in the
sometimes
chamber.
they're important.
like 100% of our audience is from Noges, though. So maybe
Oh, probably.
That may be true.
if they
Oh,
if
you
they
should,
watch the old episodes like we did, I was there, man.
That's
Except
true.
for the
you were.
explosion of patriotic pancakes.
Class was there, and he burned it down.
I
All
did
of it.
burn a lot down, man. You should have seen it. It was war out there. It's crazy. Like Kogan, the Jap Castle, or whatever you call it. I just call it the Jap Castle. But there's some
Bring it all
Jap name.
down. You're like Dennis Hopper.
God, I still wish I could have been there, like online, while you guys were doing that. My traps were fucking terrible. I couldn't figure out how to make anything work, and I didn't have time to really get any of the materials I needed. Like, the one trap I thought I was most proud of was the one that, like, equipped you with, like, weakness potions.
No,
That I
our
put, like,
traps
free
were just.
armor on, and everybody was just like, no, dude, that's not happening.
Mm-mm. No, the best traps are just the ones where the Viet Cong set up, maybe below some floorboards, and they
Yeah, I
spawn
wanted to
they
set up
spawn
traps that
right.
would make them invisible. Like, invisible potions hit the mobs and stuff.
Yeah, that's
So a bunch
pretty
of them would
complicated.
wander around that you couldn't see. And then I just didn't have time to get all the materials I needed to make that kind of stuff, so it kind of sucked.
Sounds like that would take a little thought in 15 minutes. No, that's
At the time, I was still relatively new to Minecraft and didn't really get that much about how redstone and shit worked. Yeah.
So, speaking of Minecraft, does anyone remember a conversation we had a long time ago where we would
No.
imagine if they combined Minecraft with Lego and what that would be like? Does anyone
I think
remember?
it
Because
would
they're
just be
actually
like Minecraft.
because they literally just released that like 2 days ago or
So
something.
is there like a Lego
Yeah.
Minecraft
I
thing?
saw that at Target.
Really?
Exactly. what
Yeah,
we're
they've
talking
had
about.
them for a while, but I don't think they've released them in stores. They've just been like prototypes.
Oh, really?
Oh, that'd be cool because I've seen them on Amazon for like super high cost, and it'd be
Oh,
nice
wait.
if they were like down to like a reasonable
You're
price.
talking about a video game?
No, I'm talking about Minecraft Lego sets.
Oh, I'm talking about a video game.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Why?
No, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Open world, build just like Minecraft, except everything's Lego.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I'd play that.
Why not just a texture pack? That's so retarded.
Where did
Yeah,
they
that's
get
actually-
the game?
I
It's like,
would
hey,
say
you know
the
what?
same thing, except there's so much more.
You know all that
Yeah,
nice
Lego.
functionality you've been used to? Hey, substitute all that for Lego-looking things.
And stuff that you can't have.
Yeah, fuck you. That was my time.
So I'll be the only one to go ahead and say I'm excited for this game.
Dude, I'm with you. I told you I'd play the shit out of that game.
Okay.
Wow, guess it.
We can circle jerk together.
Yay.
No,
so
no,
class,
I'm not a-
you're the one that hates it.
I never even had Legos as a kid. I was a Mega Bloks kid.
Oh,
That's
fuck
right.
you.
Okay. When
Get
I was
in
a
your
kid,
hole. Get in
Lego
your
owned
hole.
the right to building blocks, and Mega Block was like an infringement on their rights or something.
Now we know why Class is as fucked up as he is. He never had the
Yeah.
Legos, man.
That's
Little
why he
Legos.
loves CK2 so much.
I had Mega Bloks and Army Men.
It's a
See, what I do in the absence of Legos, I would take every single action figure I had and
strip
set
them
them
naked.
up. Oh no! I would put them onto teams or into armies, and then I'd have like a 1 week long war with all of them.
Well, yeah.
Explains a lot. Actually,
You can do that with
Think
Legos
about it.
too, you know.
You could, but it's not.
And you could build castles.
But I could do it with Mega Bloks. And it's
Yeah.
Mega Bloks and Legos pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, that was well timed. That
That's
was well
because
timed.
the like copyright
I mean,
or
I would even
trademark,
say
whatever
I
they
would
had
even
right
argue
now.
that Mega Bloks are superior to Legos because they're not
Okay,
heavy.
okay, that's too far, sir.
No.
Sir, I'm afraid that's too far, and that's
Mega
unacceptable.
Block cheats. It's got a bunch of pre-molded pieces. It's like, hey, you want a dragon? Here's something that looks exactly like a dragon, and you're not going to build anything else with it ever.
Oh god damn it! You're gonna stop with those fucking noises, Russ.
Don't make us turn this podcast around.
We'll turn
I
this
will pull
podcast
this
around.
podcast right over to the side of the road.
And you hear anyone who actually would be watching this, yes, turn it around. This stuff sucks.
All right.
Please.
All right, so I have a story that actually might have fit well when we were talking about retarded people. When we were talking shit about retarded people,
I
you know,
hate your
15 minutes ago or whatever.
Not interesting at all.
But anyway, I was in the mall a couple of days ago,
Ooh.
and yeah,
You know you can go online and find that stuff.
I tried to tell that to my mom, but whatever. So I was in the mall a couple days ago. I was walking from one side to the other, and I was passing. It's like this little shape. It's shaped kind of like a plus mark. So I was in the middle with next to some jewelry store, and some guy just goes darting by my mom and I, and he's holding his ass. He's like sprinting to the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
And so as soon after he passes, I start to smell something. I'm like, oh, I think that guy smelled like piss. But then a couple more seconds go by and the smell doesn't go away. And I look down to my left, and there's just a Hansel and Gretel trail of shit going from the jewelry store at the corner of the mall to the bathroom at the other end.
Wow. So he was running at full speed taking a shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Running at full. I mean,
Take that, George Carlin.
Dear God.
Okay, that's enough. I'll turn it off. Okay.
Stabby was tragically murdered following the podcast.
I found him.
I found him in my bedroom, and I was covered in his blood. No idea what happened.
I have an update on the man-spreading issue.
Yes.
The New York Police
I get to
Department is
see-
now arresting people for man-spreading their legs too wide on subways.
Wait. Oh.
As far as I've been able to tell, this is not actually a joke. This is fucking legitimate.
Well, yeah, it's because people don't want to like crowd onto buses, so they're just like, ugh, just stretch the old legs out, and now there's less space.
I think they're just sitting down like they normally would sit, and people are whiny little bitches and need to fucking grow up and
I mean, they should
find somewhere else to get their juice boxes.
Those guys scooted over. There'd be another place for someone to sit.
Sure,
you think all.
Have you ever considered that maybe the people that are whining could fucking ask? Like,
Well,
hey, would you guys mind scooching a bit? I'd like to sit down.
Well, I mean, it also might be super crowded and uncomfortable.
No, see, they
still.
might get triggered in that situation.
What about the
I'm
dude
sorry,
with the
I just
bike?
think it's ridiculous to actually arrest people for that. I think that's fucking ridiculous.
What about bike spreading? When you go on a subway with your bike and you
It's
just
a dick move.
make it
but
all
it's-
extra.
Oh, there was a
definitely
guy.
entitled to that space legally.
Wasn't there like a video where a guy brought like a whole fucking recliner or something onto the fucking subway?
Yeah, it was like people were like, it's a motorcycle, basically.
Yeah, and he was just like,
Oh, yeah.
I fucking talked to the
No,
guards and it's okay.
No, it was a bicycle. It was like legitimately a bicycle for old people or wheelchair. Technically, I don't know.
It was
But it looked like
technically
a bike,
but
and
it
they're
looked
like,
like a
no, you can't bring that on. Fuck you. But he was like he was in the right.
But he was freaking out. He was like, get out of the way.
yeah.
I'm going to run you down with
He
my
was a fucking
wheelchair.
asshole.
Yeah, that was
I mean, he may
gas.
have been right, but he was a dick.
Well, yeah. You can be right and be a dick.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I do all the time.
So
Sweet.
to be fair, it's like nobody was listening to him, and that probably and they never were going to. I probably would have done the same thing. I would have just thrown a fucking fit in the middle of the subway.
I'd have just been like, fine. I'll move for the crazy old guy's bicycle. Like, I'll just do that.
Oh,
just to
yeah,
make the
like move so he
situation
has
over.
place to put it where it's out of the way.
Whatever, dude. It's like, you're crazy. Everyone knows it. I'll just fix it.
Well, and if it's the
Like, I'll
simple
accommodate his
concept of
craziness.
walking 3 steps so that this dude can get his shit out of the way and everybody else can walk around, then really is it that much to ask?
Not
Yes.
really. But
You know, it's like if some really giant pregnant lady gets on and she's obviously having problems standing up, wouldn't you get up and let her sit down? I mean, is it that big of a fucking
no. Equal rights.
deal? Equal rights. It's like sometimes you just do things because it's courteous even though it sucks.
One time I offered to hold a door open for a wheelchair guy, and never again.
Oh, did he get in your case?
He really fucking got mad at me, and it's like, I hold the door open for non-wheelchair people too. Like, I just hold the door open for people sometimes.
It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
I'm the
like,
asshole here.
You're
You're
treating me
just gonna
different.
hold the door open for me and not flirt at all? Fuck you.
Yeah, that was it.
It's funny. I had a guy get mad the opposite because when I was working I used to work at a Safeway as like a bagger.
Yeah, you never know.
Like I had a part-time job there for a while, and fuck it, hey man, this one dude just lit into me because he was in a wheelchair, and I didn't like immediately offer to get stuff off the top shelf for him. I'm like, I'm fucking available anytime. All you gotta do is say something, dummy. You know, I'm not gonna anticipate your needs. Just ask.
I mean, if you're like recording them, like, look at him struggle to get the thing off the top shelf.
No,
Sure,
nobody
but-
saw him. Nobody saw him.
didn't
I
ask
just happened to be walking by while he was reaching, and he was like, I see. You're just gonna ignore me." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
Yeah. Ignore
nobody
what
paid
now?
any attention. Are you disappointed that not everybody was staring at you? Fuck off.
Yeah, no, it sounds like he was just having a bad day. Like, he wasn't mad at you. He was mad because he's got a...
Bad life.
Yeah, he's got to
I
get
mean,
some bullshit job, and he probably got yelled at
Yeah.
his bullshit job.
Safeway will do whatever it takes to get you to spend your money there. So, like, legitimately, we had this old
It's a
dude
safe
come in that
way
had
to go.
problems reading and stuff, and he would just bring in a list, and we would just send a courtesy clerk around with him the whole time and just do all his shopping for him and walk him up to the fucking register.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen that.
I can verify that. I've received several flow jobs from Safeway employees.
They'll let you try a lot of the products and stuff. Like, you can actually ask for samples of almost anything on the fucking shelf, and they'll probably get it for you.
Damn.
that's
Safeway wants to sell you
ridiculous.
shit.
Safeway wants your business desperately, which makes me scared to go there a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
really.
It was
Why are they so
crazy.
desperate?
Yeah, no, we were
Walmart-
supposed to offer samples of almost any Safeway product.
Why are they desperate? Because they're not Walmart.
Yeah, for
some
all those
reason,
points,
Logic was-
Walmart knows that customers want to be treated like shit. That's how we know there's nothing wrong.
And girlfriends.
Yeah, that too.
They love
Yeah,
being treated like shit.
Got it.
Don't ask me why.
Well,
Well, I'm serious. Don't you know that girl that's like always bitching about the dude that did the really fucked up thing? It's like, you don't have to see him anymore. Just tell him to fuck off.
Yeah,
And they
exactly.
won't. And it's like, okay,
You can
so
just stop dating that person.
just tell him to fuck off. Just don't deal with him anymore.
that doesn't sound too realistic. No, you gotta go right back and get hit again.
You must
yeah.
understand that common sense is not common.
You got to
Ooh.
respawn.
That was
Yeah.
fucking good.
Thank you.
If I cared enough, I'd do a sound effect thing for you.
Well, I'm glad you
No-
only
no
cared
look-
just enough.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. I
You're
may
welcome.
only chime in a few times tonight, but that is definitely a gold star.
Someone is my Safeway employee tonight.
Safeway employee of the night. I expect to get my gold star in the mail, sir. Here we go. Florida woman once charged for sex with dogs, now charged for sex with teenager. I don't know why they put the colon cops. That's really dumb.
Teenager dogs, or
No, just teenagers.
so she made the right decision. She's moving in the right direction.
So a Florida woman who was once charged for having sex with dogs has now been charged for having sex with a teenager and letting him smoke marijuana and drink beer.
No.
Just one more 6
isn't
months
so.
lockup, and I think she'll be all good.
How old is she?
15-year-old kid,
Ooh.
apparently.
Wow.
Ooh, not even the means of like falls under the statute.
While he was visiting his father.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, I'm guessing she was dating the dad. That's funny.
She's a winner.
Oh, she looks like Scarlett Johansson, but a drug addict.
Who wants to fuck a 15? Like, who wants to fuck a 15-year-old?
I
Anything.
imagine
this
the
girl
same
Besides
kind of
another
right here.
15-year-old.
I imagine
Girl,
the same
right here.
kind of
She's
person
23.
that would fuck a dog.
She
Yeah,
is
really.
able to be fucked by other people. I guarantee it. I've seen girls get way
You
uglier
do realize
fucked by.
Pedophilia is not specific to males, right? Like, that can happen to females too,
I
in
just don't
exactly
get it.
the same amount of percentages.
But she was like dating the dude's father, and then it's like, never mind, I'll trade him in.
Dude,
for the
how many
fucking-
dudes date the
The newer-
the person they molested's mother?
I don't know.
It's standard pedophilia, dude. That's how it happens to a lot of people. It's somebody's dating their mom, and it's like some guy that's dating their mom fucks with
They're
them as
like,
well.
No. But
Planet?
Savvy, you don't
I'm gonna
understand.
date this dude to get at the kid, or like the kid just happens to be there and they can't help themselves. Like,
Probably depends on the situation. Probably happens both ways.
ugh.
You don't understand, Stabby. She has a vagina. That makes this completely unbelievable. Take the story off immediately.
It does.
And find a new one.
All right.
no
Pennsylvania teen says he blackmailed his mother into having sex with him.
Oh, why'd you?
How do you blackmail your mom?
I'm seeing a theme
His
here.
mother?
I don't like
I'm
it.
seeing white feet here.
His mother or someone else's mother? Yeah, are we looking at
I don't know. It doesn't really go into it. It just says
These
Pennsylvania
people
teen
drink
told,
Kool-Aid?
a Pennsylvania teen told cops he blackmailed his mother into having sex with
His
him.
mother.
Police are investigating the incident involving the 17-year-old Williamstown boy, according to the newspaper. That's
What did
all
she
that we
do?
get.
What did she
Nothing.
do that was so
I don't know.
horrible that he was like, I've got it on you now, and you have to have sex with me, Mom?
I think I found a tabloid online, and I just, decided to grab a couple articles from it.
And then they both drank Kool-Aid and died.
So
Yep.
And then
what the hell was the
picture
point of that article? Like that had no details.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought it, because I thought that was kind of funny.
It should have just been a headline.
I should have just said, there's a rumor.
I'm pretty sure that this is an online tabloid. Let's see, here we go, the next one. Argentinian man dies during sex with scarecrow he strapped sex toy on.
Now, I believe this.
This one's really believable,
Okay.
because it's not a vagina involved. There you go.
They do that kind of thing in Argentina.
I mean,
I'm hoping this is actually the picture, but this says it's a stock photo, so I'm pretty sure this isn't the real picture.
well, I mean, what kind of sex toy did he strap onto her? Like, was it a penis or a vagina? Oh, 6-inch strap-on penis. All right.
Yeah, 6-inch
So,
strap on penis.
I
Wow.
want that to be the right scarecrow, too. Because that's hilarious with the lady scarecrow with the 6-foot donger.
Oh, his rotting remains were found after neighbors complained to police of a foul stench coming from his home where he lived alone.
Yep.
Is anyone shocked that the guy that strapped a 6-inch penis to a scarecrow
Lives alone.
lives alone?
No. In fact, I'd say they're probably
I wonder if
related.
he had some kind of family who had to find out that their loved one died fucking a scarecrow.
Yeah. Great.
Well, I guess at that point you have a closed casket funeral.
Oh.
Okay.
Here's the best mom ever, by the way.
Naked
Mom
Twister.
of the year. Horny Georgia mom busted after AA sponsor told cops she had sex with a daughter's friends at Naked Twister party.
Well, at least she wasn't drinking.
So, the 35-year-old mother of
They
5
fixed it.
had a party with her teenage daughter and a bunch of her teenage daughter's friends, where they all got wasted and played Naked Twister.
No, say it isn't so. Naked
what-
Twister, by the way, awesome game. I
So she
highly
apparently
recommend
found
it.
an 18-year-old. So at least she didn't hit it up with a minor. She got like an 18-year-old.
They snuck off to the bathroom to have sex after playing Naked Twister. I'm shocked.
I know. So
Who
Yeah.
knew that sex would happen after Naked Twister?
oh, the bridal shop employee was still horny, so she brought her sex toys into the living room and used them in front of the group, according to the police report.
Okay, that's
Well, that's
the
what you
bad
do.
part.
Who hasn't?
Wait,
She woke up around 3:30 a.m. to find her daughter's well-endowed 16-year-old boyfriend having sex with her.
Well, yeah.
What?
Wait, what
Why
the
does it
hell?
have to specify well endowed?
Her daughter felt guilty because the 16-year-old was 10 inches long and huge, and if she had been able to take it, he wouldn't have needed to rape her mother. This is obviously a tabloid. I don't think any of this stuff is real.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This story doesn't even read coherent.
Yeah, that's
That's a line of reasoning I hadn't considered before. I'm really
Okay,
starting.
I've read every word. I still have no idea what happened.
It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Naked Twister.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
who
found
is-
these online, and I was like, yep, the group will love this shit. This is total nonsense.
What the
Okay, but
fuck
hold
is
on, though. Who was raped?
Someone.
Oh.
The mom.
Sad.
So the mom passed out and apparently came to at 3:30 in the morning with the daughter's boyfriend having sex with her.
After she had put on a sex show for all of them.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Like, we forgot that part. Whoops.
Okay, so she just like magically forgot the sex show she put on, and then boom, she's
so Mike, we're just blaming the victim here. It's her
Yes.
fault for doing that.
I mean, she did put on a sex show for everybody. It's like, is that, like, you could almost construe that as consent. It's like she's putting on a sex show for somebody. Can you have sex with that person?
I gotta turn this off, or I'm never gonna stop using those fucking sound effects. I don't
Like, it's
know,
like,
man. I
Your
don't
Honor,
think you're allowed to
she
have
put
sex
on
with somebody
sex
who's
show.
passed out ever. I don't, unless there's like prearranged.
Yeah,
thing.
no.
Like it's your
But if
wife,
she
and she's like,
put
"Yeah,
on-
dude, totally. I'm gonna fall asleep now, and I want you to bang me because that's hot, or whatever."
If she
They're
put on
into.
a sex show for them, though, was she passed out?
No, she passed out afterwards.
Oh.
So she
Yeah.
essentially basically like went in, fucked the dude in the bathroom, the 18-year-old, came out, did a sex toy show, passed
And the
out, and then
16-year-old
came to
Okay.
being raped.
So, yeah, I guess I'm against that.
Oh yeah, no, the 16-year-old definitely needs to have some fucking jail time for that shit.
Well, she also needs to
Yeah.
not have sex shows in front of 16-year-olds.
Yeah, no, there's a whole lot of shit going on there. None of that from beginning to end,
Everyone's
that is
fucked
just
up.
fucked up.
Would that not be illegal, having a sex show for
No,
a
it is.
16-year-old?
Oh
Okay.
no,
Sex
that's
toy
horrible.
show.
That's illegal. Too.
You probably end up on the offenders list, I would think. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I
for,
think
like
so.
exposing yourself sexually to like children. Yeah.
No, this is how easy it is to get onto,
Oh.
I guess, the offender
Oh,
hotline
yeah,
thing.
the
Is if
offender
you,
list.
yeah, if you go, let's say if you're in high school and you do like the whole like the streaking across campus sort of thing, or if you're at like college or anything like that.
Oh yeah, you
And
can
there's
end up on
under-
the
if
offender
there-
list.
If there is one underage person, if you're in a college campus, there's one under 18.
And you're not
person there
allowed
that
when you
does
have to
this.
go around and introduce
Yeah.
yourself to people. You're not allowed to say what your charges were,
Oh no.
which is ridiculous. Because frankly, I want to know what the charges were.
You can also get put
Because
on
some
the
dude
list.
just streaked at a high school. I don't give a fuck.
You can also get
Yeah,
put on
that's
that list
Fucking a
just from
3-year-old,
like
I want to know. You know what I
pissing
mean?
on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're taking a leak or something and someone comes up and
Yeah, if
spots
it's
you
within a
take a leak.
certain distance of a school, I think is usually I mean, it depends on the state, but usually the barometer is like, are
How
you
about
within
this?
X yards of a school when you?
A mother and a daughter walking through a dude's yard and they see him naked in his kitchen. Foul. He's in trouble.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. Like, the offenders
What
list
the
is just such nonsense.
You might be able to make an argument with the being in the house, though.
They were breaking into his property,
They were
Going
probably
through-
walking through his backyard.
and he
So-
got in trouble.
Yeah, it actually he could probably appeal the hell out of that
She pressed
because
charges on him. That's the fucked up part.
yeah, I cannot see that going through, and if it does, if the instant you appeal that shit, it should
Yeah,
make.
I was-
I think as long as you've
I
made
was-
reasonable efforts to fucking not allow people to see that casually.
No, I think he was fined, and like it was just one of those things where it got pressed because it was so ridiculous that the judge would do that.
Yeah, at one point we had
That's kinda
pornography
funny.
going in my living room when I was renting a house with some people, but we had no curtains on any of the front windows. We literally, at like 2 in the morning, had porn just fucking broadcasting to anyone that wanted to walk by.
Or put up some sheets
never
or
got
towels
busted
or
for it.
something. Jesus.
No, you
Stupid thing.
You'll just get some random guys walking up to it, start cranking it out like right at your window.
Oh no! The best thing was the house we lived in was directly next door to the church's pastor, because there was a
Nice.
pastor on one side of the block that ran the length of the whole block, and then on our side were houses, and one of the houses was the pastor of that church, and that was our neighbor.
He was probably way more perverted than you guys.
He was super.
He's
we
like,
had
oh, that's nothing. You have to see my done.
we had some crazy drunken parties and never ever had the cops called. He was super cool.
Wow.
He was like, who hasn't had drunken parties and raped a few kids?
We didn't rape anybody. I don't know where you keep getting this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn.
I just keep going with the child rape with you.
You guys have some serious issues. You know.
I don't know where this came from. This
Yeah,
image of you, where you're like a delinquent who rapes kids and hides them in your secret underground bunker.
It got real quiet.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I might
Chains rusting from blood. Okay, just gonna leave it there.
Chains rusting from blood. What an image. What a
There
mental
you go.
image.
There you go.
Totally mental image that I know nothing of.
Oh, there
No,
we
you-
go. Now I found an annoying sound
Are you
effect.
just systematically clicking all of them in order or something? What are you doing?
I was waiting to find one that would be more annoying than the rest. So it's like,
60 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
So actually,
Next time on
I actually
60
have
Untitled.
something, but I don't know how to transition to it. So fuck it. I'm gonna do it
Transition.
anyways.
Again.
Da,
Transition.
da, 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 da. Yeah. Bitches.
Extreme close up.
So
somebody else brought an article. Sweet.
I did.
To Shah.
It's the TSA fucking up Royal.
To Shah.
Oh, I love this. You know what's really funny is everybody was saying like, "Oh man, this is really scary," and I'm like, "No, you know what this means? It means TSA is fucking pointless.
Pointless. Oh, hey, who would have guessed?
Entirely fucking pointless. Let's get rid of them."
No. No.
Ever since that has been created, it's made a lot of jobs for people, and
It's not though.
and stuff.
It makes me feel secure from all the
Yeah,
crazy moose slams at the airport.
Muslims.
That obviously aren't fucking there.
No,
Well, I
they're
mean-
there. They're just you can't see them yet. They're hiding in wait.
Do you really need to screen 95% of the people? I mean, if they have one of those carpets on their heads, to then screen
Lord, it's a towel.
You're a
towel.
towel.
Get it right.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a rug or whatever, a nice Persian rug or whatever on their head. Then screen them. But I think for 95% of the people, we can just go get on the plane. It'll be fine.
You mean like the Midwestern mom probably isn't carrying a bomb in her pussy or something?
Not one that
No,
you
there's a
can
gun
Not necessarily. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
It might not be a bomb. It might be a lot of coke.
It's a snook.
Hey,
Yeah, I just thought it was really funny because everybody's like, "Oh, this is really scary," and I'm like, "No, what it shows is that the TSA is basically pointless. Like,
What
there's
they-
no reason for them to be there."
I think what they found was that random screenings are the most effective. Like, not judging anyone on skin color or towels on their heads or anything else, just randomly picking out people seems to be the most effective way of finding people you don't want on the plane.
What they do
course not.
already. That's what failed.
That's ridiculous.
And it's
That's what got 95.
no, I'm saying like
failure rate.
randomly choosing people is the best method. I'm not convinced
No,
that we need
it'll
a
never
method
be
at all.
the best method.
Oh, is this like
There has to be a best
quote-
method.
Is this like
Profiling
randomly
is the
choosing
best
people with
method.
quotes?
No, it's not.
Yeah, profiling is
Profiling is always the best method. That's how they catch serial killers, dude.
if police would only
No,
profile me,
That's just untrue.
they'd find the
Not
two
for this
billion
one specific instance.
12 ounces of weed that I always hide in my ass. It's not. I don't even smoke weed. It's just for the pleasure.
It's been shown over and over that profiling for TSA does not work as good as just randomly screening people.
You mean it's never been shown to be the case?
Whatever.
it's also how thorough do you search
Yeah.
and the.
But do we need it at all? Is the thing. Like,
Yes.
how effective is it?
And
That's
what
what
about
I want to know. Because I don't know.
9/11? Because I think that's 9/11.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
No,
9/11, 9/11.
9/11.
9/11.
Ladder to heaven.
Threat level
9/11.
orange.
9/11.
9/11. Threat level.
Stairway
America.
to heaven.
9/11.
It's
9/11.
orange.
Level
It's
9/11.
orange today. What is the threat level today? Has anyone checked?
It's,
When was the last
Oh,
time?
here.
It's
Here,
red level.
I'm gonna check the threat level color.
No, I remember
Threat
they
level is
displayed.
actually almost always orange or red. I've never seen it down at yellow.
They always like when that threat level thing came out, they displayed it every fucking day at like the top of the news. It's like, all right, the threat level today is blah blah blah, and it's like, when was the last time you even gave a second's thought to the threat level?
You know, I would have been happier if they did threat level if they had just like a really flamboyantly gay man announce it every time. Just like threat level orange.
They're all dressed.
It would have been so much
Matching
better.
outfits and like, it's fabulous. Yeah, the terror
Yeah,
meter.
I've actually
Remember the
only
terror
seen
meter?
the threat level thing like once recently at an airport.
Oh, you know what
in
they
the
should have
last-
included?
last 5 or
I forgot it
10
even
years.
existed till this conversation.
They
Yeah.
should have included outfits. Threat level orange. Today you should wear shorts with a black top. You know, like just make it like a whole fashion thing.
It's a high degree of being fabulous. Yeah, it's like what's the vampire threat level today? Has anyone checked that one? Like,
I think it's
don't
yellow
fucking
in
care.
the areas where the sun is down for longer.
In Transylvania, though, it's not a joke.
Okay, I searched threat level on Google and I cannot for the life of me find anything related to the actual threat level.
No, it's just people making fun of the threat level.
Oh, current threat. Here we go. This is
It's-
from m15.gov.uk, so it's in the UK, but they do have something. Today it's severe.
1950s pinup girl threat level.
Yeah, international
That was-
it's severe. It is in Northern Ireland it's severe, but in Northern from Irish-related terrorism it's only moderate. The Irish terrorists are slacking.
So now we gotta like break the levels into like different categories.
Oh wait, here
Here's
I'm
the Irish threat level of the
Yeah.
seeing
Irish
something in
People's
West
Front.
Hollywood. The West Hollywood, the threat level is red hot with a high degree of fabulousness.
Oh my god! That is awesome.
Yeah, threat level bullshit. Get rid of that thing too.
Oh god, that shit was ridiculous. The second it came out, everybody was just like, "Fucking really?" Except for like the Midwest. The Midwest
Some people
ate
took
that
it
shit
serious.
up.
Yeah, people I knew took it serious. They were like, "Oh, the threat level. Get your guns
God.
today."
My favorite was
That's
like
funny
where I'm
because-
at. We're not really near any strategic targets, so it's like
Well, neither are we.
we're 60 miles away from a potential target, but that's a pretty good distance.
And yet, everyone's convinced they're out to get them
it's
specifically.
like I don't think they're
terrorists
gonna
are coming to
come
get
blow up
me.
your sheep farm.
It's
Your
like
sheep farm is safe.
nobody's gonna blow up your flight on the way to fucking bumfuck Ohio.
Probably.
Yeah.
I want to go to bumfuck Ohio.
It's bumfuck Egypt.
It is just like you think it is.
See, am I the one fucking bums, or is a bum gonna fuck me?
But be prepared to sit next to the fattest, most disgusting people you've ever seen on the plane.
Oh, gross.
Man spreading.
They're not man spreading. They're just that big to begin with.
Yeah, but then they add the spread too.
So
like
Steppy?
It's like a double wide.
And then with the breathing, man, that increases their range by like 10 feet. Just the noise alone. So does anyone have anything else to say,
Bad
or
jokes.
should I just end it now? I'm gonna end it. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.